a blow up here? Fireball from very long range. What's next? Low heavy. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Will this super art connect? Block the super doesn't hit! And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still very early in the round. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Just out of range for that throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drive rush to keep it going. The impact doesn't springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and they were not cleared for takeoff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent's grilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. And it just goes for it at this range. The knock up into the bubble barrage. It's deadly implication. Crowns him from above. The super connects. Back to the this and leads to some big damage. Throws him. What's the betting it all on the drive rush? Dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still low heavy, but no go. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Closes it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Both sides looking for an opening. Who's gonna make a move? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Who's going to break the silence first? Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Who's it gonna be? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. Backs them into the corner. There's still lots of time in this round. Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. Knockdown. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Knockdown. Gets him. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Drive reversal. Can't tech the throw. Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 needs to use the Dawson, serving up a sick burn with the Sunburst. Going in, player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Their drive gauge is, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown, and that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. looking for a hold. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Fires off a Yoga Kama. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? A parry? They decide to take a breather. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Ooh, what a smart throw! Smart play with the throw. Full SA, nothing stops this train. Great job. This unleashes some big damage. Reach out and hug him. Both absolutely were flow heavy, but no go. Crowns him from above. This is gonna hurt. Shrugs that off. Throws him. Okay, here we go. Both are ready to get him with a Euro step. What are they gonna do? Comet from up high. Burns out. This is a bad situation. No! Critical art now? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Drop zone, baby! Reversal. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. This is it. There's a burnout. Close. Oh, but you're grounded. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Good anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. From up above, knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Grabs him. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Will we see a drive impact? Not much life, but oh, burnout triggered. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Fight with
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in finds the mark. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. The jump in is denied. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. All right, what's coming up next? Big counter. Parries the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Both heats it up with a combo into super. Grabs him. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Will we see a drive in? Are they thinking about out in there? Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Yoga fire there. Still very early in the round. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Fires off a Yoga Kami. Jumps in. Knockdown and... Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. That was a solid anti-air. Blocks the jump in. Who's gonna make a move? Player 2 with the life lead. What are they thinking here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Time's the only thing moving here. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Knockdown. Player 1 enfold for the throw. That's what they came for. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Yoga fire there. Oh, could be the start of something. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Doing some quick planning? Attempts to break rhythm with a stopping bomb. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, they're going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. You've got the skill and now you've got the title to prove it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.